I'm going to talk about the list of past tenses, which is on page 98 of your book, and this is review. First of all, the simple past tense. You can see here, oops, to go back, hold on. Here is an irregular verb in the simple past tense, drove. And here you have to make the question did, and then it goes to the base form of the verb drive. In the negative, you've got didn't, and the base form of the verb. Now, simple past tense is used to talk about something that is over and finished and no longer true. If it's something still happening or something still true, you do not use the simple past tense. You'll use a different verb tense. Okay, next we're going to be talking about the continuous or progressive tense, and to form that you need the helping verb to be, or we also call a helping verb an auxiliary verb. And there is what the verb to be looks like in the present tense and the past tense. Okay, present tense, past tense, and you've studied that and know that. And here is the past continuous tense. She was driving. You've got past tense of verb to be, and then the ing form, or the present participle. Here's the question form, what was she doing? And the negative, she wasn't talking on the phone. And if you'll see how this past continuous tense is used, there's another verb here in the simple past. And the past continuous is about an action that continued for a long time or continued for a while, and then this verb in the simple past interrupted. So she was driving and driving and driving, and suddenly that was interrupted and the accident happened. And that's normally how you use the past continuous tense. Okay. Next, we're going to be talking about the perfect tenses, and to do that, you need a different auxiliary verb. You use the auxiliary verb to have. And of course, have also has other meanings, but in this case, we're talking about using it as an auxiliary verb. And you remember how have looks in the present tense and how it looks in the past tense. You've studied that. Here we are in the present perfect tense. And to form the present perfect, you have auxiliary has or have, and you have the past participle. Okay? The past participle. Now, the way you use the present perfect tense is really very, very difficult. It's probably one of the most difficult things about English verbs. But here it's being used to express something that happened again and again in the past, with the idea that it somehow connects with the present or the future. Over here, when you use ever or never, that's another situation where you use the present perfect. Okay, the present perfect continuous has helping verb, has or have. Then it has past participle of the verb to be, which is been, and then the present participle of the main verb. And this is used to express something that began in the past and is still continuing in the present. How long has she been driving? She hasn't been sleeping well. And here we are in the past perfect, and here we have had in the past tense and the past participle. Now, this happens to express an action that happened before another action in the past. She knew is in the past, and before that, she had driven.